Hello, I'm Galdoc and I am streaming. We are playing Factorio, and specifically we are playing a quality of life added to space exploration game. I have been doing some very basic stuff and just trying to get as much ready as I possibly can. We are running a little low on coal, but I'm also very close to being able to move into the next phase of life. Right now we've got optics finished, and we are now ready to move into some other things. We have not gotten any visitors from the biters yet. However, I am still a bit leery of letting my defenses lag behind. So I think I'm going to actually, let's see what's necessary for you. Steel. Yeah, I'll wait for the armor. I think I'm going to do some physical damage stuff for bullets, just to make sure that when the biters do come, and they will, I have a little bit of an edge. Between the last game and this one, I have added a mod, and that's even distribution. Hooray! Because now I can do that, and things don't have to get all wonky and janky and all that stuff. Okay, so good times. So let's go ahead and get that going. Grab some more coal, not too much. And here we are. So we are nearly about ready to start putting down some electric miners. I just need to make a couple of more things that will make, here we go. I just need a couple of things that will make some energy. So I'm thinking specifically of steam engines and boilers. Probably going to need some more inserters as well, so we can crank a couple of those out. And again, we're still at the hand crafting phase. Oh yeah, there's a rock line there. So I'm making a bunch of stuff by hand, which is not the funnest ever, but you know, you do what you got to do in the beginning of the game. So let's go ahead. I'm going to have a couple of things of poles going here. So what I'll probably end up doing is something like this. Let's see, can I bring this close enough that it'll actually, no. Oh, there we go. Okay. So what I'm aiming to do here is to have 2 rows of poles going up. There we go. Let's get another boiler and steam engine. I didn't realize it hadn't an extra one, but that's okay. Here we are. Let's get a couple of those in here. And now we are going to get some coal set up. I need to just throw down a couple of miners. So let's set those up. Looks like I need some more iron and copper before I can do that. But then I have electricity going and the game changes. Let's get some copper here. That part's taken care of. So it's really just the iron that's holding us up. That should be fine now though, because I set a couple of those to just do nothing but take some iron and shove them into these smelters. So you actually don't need that much coal, but still. Here we are. Let's just get you guys the last vestiges of coal that you will need. Get some more of those gun turrets. All right, in fact, I'm pretty sure I can start taking some of this stuff down fairly soon here. All right. Put in some last coal here. We got some miners coming up. Here we go. And we're just gonna very simply set up a 2 miner setup to get enough coal just to get this thing started. Just to get this party started. Here we go. Boom. Let's see, I think I like it here. So there and there. Good. We will need some poles and some belts. Let's see, I'm probably gonna have to split that, and that's gonna be fun to deal with, but that is the dwarf fortress type of fun, where it's like, hey, problems. I guess we can just do something that's a little jank-tacular like that. That's okay. Jank is okay. Let's see, so in order to pull this off, let me just make sure I get my pole thing set up here, so it'll look like this, and then that's got to do those. So I think I can get away with doing something like this. Okay, perfect. So let's just have these come out about right here, and then I'm trying to save materials right now because things are a little precious, not that much, but enough that I want to be careful. All right, so here we go. And off we go. So you have coal. Everything should be good there. You need to actually get some power poles, and let's put that there. Let's build 2 more boilers, then let's build a pipe and get these things stacked out here. I want to build that pipe last because otherwise it would just get consumed by the construction. construction of the boiler guy. Let's go ahead and put together 2 more steam engines. 1, 2, 3, 4. I decided on 4 midway through that sentence. It's pretty cool. All right, so I think we're good on this stuff for right now. Well, you know what? I say that, and then I'm sure I'm going to regret it. But let's check the stinky cloud. We're just about down there. So I'm actually going to start tearing some things down, or at least scaling back the production on the things that I don't need before I can actually get some serious defenses up. So this is nowhere near necessary anymore. Let's just go ahead and do that. I do want some bricks though, so let's just leave it like that. Okay. So again, that's a minor, it's a low-key sort of scale production, which is exactly what I want. And over here, oh, of course, everybody's hungry. We can now get started on, in fact, this stuff can now get taken down because we are in the burner phase, or out of the burner phase, sort of. So let's just start building stuff. So I think what I need most of right now is just straight up gears to make my life easier. Gears and motors, right? That's what I'm looking at here. I need some gears and motors. Gears, motors, and belts. Do we need more bullets? Yeah, we're doing good on bullets. Let's just keep making some of those. But let's not make any more turrets for right now. Who needs more coal? Who would like some coal? There we go. We don't need more turrets for the moment. We'll need some, but we can slow that down. Oh, golly gosh. Okay. That coal, it's kind of a situation. All right. Let me go set it up so that the coal will down here just draw from this box. In fact, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, what on earth? There we go. Actually, let's move this off by just 1. Make it simple. Let's do this, and let's do this. So I want to keep some coal around, but actually, no, I don't. I do want to pick these up too. I'll do this, get that, and toss that in there. Oops, nope. Toss that in there. Pretty soon here, I'm going to, well, that's just going to clog things up. I'm going to set up my refineries and start, actually, I'll set the fuel refinery up right now and have it just start pumping out wood to fuel. And eventually, I'll start being, oh golly, what did I just do? That's a disaster. There we go. Eventually, that will start being able to give me some stuff I can use. So here we go. That is clearly going to take forever. So let's just go ahead and give you a kickstart. Boom. All right, so that'll be good, and I'll be able to use that pretty soon here. I'm also going to set up a little bit of refinement going here at some point soon, but not yet. It's a little too early. Let's go ahead and get some serious iron production going on here. So I'm going to keep you guys making iron, and you guys can just stop existing. If I'm not mistaken, these things actually, these electric mining drills in this particular mod pack require burner mining drills. So those are going to be useful. They're not just going to be scrapped. I think I'm okay on, well, no, belts. You can never have enough belts. Just leave those there, me. All right, so here we go. Yeah, if you end up getting past there, which you're not going to based on your production level, then go ahead and just make some extra gears and motors there. Okay, so let's take a look here. Oh, our science is nice and backed up. That's fine. Let's go ahead and just start out over here. That's a ridge I can't get rid of yet. That's going to be great. Let's get some of these rocks out of here. So I'm pretty sure that there are no biters off to the side here. And I'm pretty sure also that I want to bring this around into the center here, which means I'm going to have to destroy some trees, but yeah, that's just how the Factorio goes. So I got one bullet shooting thing done. Let's wait for that other one to come up. And then I think I'm going to actually get steel going here because there's all sorts of fun things awaiting me after steel. Yep, but we'll wait. Let's go ahead and just make sure everything's good here. We got 5 miners going. Not too swift, but that's all right. So what I want to do is actually build a bunch of stuff Bunch of iron lines, bunch of coal lines, bunch of copper lines coming out this direction. And then I can sort of stay in this area. The problem, of course, is that there's my little starter water, that little blob here, and then there's this, which is regular map-generated water. The problem, of course, is that I don't want to build straight into that. I could build out this way, but that's going to be into some biter territories, and I'm not quite ready for that yet. So let me build a couple of rudimentary, whatchamacallsums. Let me build some rudimentary lines up here. To do that, I'm just going to bring my vehicle up here and drive through them. That'll be fine. Here we go. Just driving on this thing. See if I can not clip the boxes there full of random junk. That being said, I can just take that wood and put it in that little box where I have the refining happening. Here we go. So, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing very well. I personally am driving something that goes at approximately 1/10 the walking speed of a dead yak. So, yeah, we'll get there. 1/10 of walking speed, dead yak. It's still like, well, roughly non-zero if it's rolling down a hill. If rolling is also considered walking. I don't know. That's technicality that I'm not really willing to delve deep into. We're not gonna examine that one. We're gonna table that for now and possibly forever. I love using corporate words like tabling. I've never really worked in like hyper-corporate environments. I've worked in some, but not like, you know, places where you would say, let's table this for now. I guess as a teacher, that's where I learned it. Okay, well, good times. All right, so nom 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 trees. I don't know if considering, oh, I need to put some coal and stuff over there. I don't know if considering how long it took me to get this guy to wheel its way up here, if this was actually any better. But yeah, with enough boxes and things around, I don't necessarily want this driving over stuff. So because the AI used to direct the path of this thing requires derpy biter AI, I do not necessarily feel like risking everything in my dinky little base on the hopes that this thing will not be lagged. I decided a path included going through things. Yay! Victory. However, I think I can safely do that for a little bit here. Let's go ahead and, I don't think I need a controller. I can just click on you and get you to go there. Can I get you to go there? No? You're just not going to go there? I've selected you. Oh, how do I do this? It's a shift, okay. All right, so you do that, and meanwhile, you guys are going strong, actually. Very nice, very nice. Let's pick up some motors and stuff. Oh, that's right, you guys need to actually have an output. You know, that might help. So, in fact, I'm going to have so few of these, though, because almost nothing is making it up this way. I have such a trickle of iron. Oh, and you're out. That's freaking great. All right, well, let's make some more miners. Oh, 10 is enough to get us started. And I know the copper's wilting right now, but that's okay. I don't need as much copper at this exact second, although I will very soon. So let's see. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oops, 7. And for right now, we'll just let that sort of roll on. I am going to belt this through here, which means I'm going to have to take apart part of my setup, but that's okay. You know, never mind. Okay, we'll take this apart now. It's time. I think I have enough to get the next stage going. Usually I want to leave the, let's just give you a bunch of iron and let you work for a little while. That should be enough to get me a couple more science packs out of that. So it turns out that my usual strategy is going to be abandoned right now, because what I usually do is I leave something running while I have the next phase upcoming. But right now I just feel like being persnickety, and I just put that together and I just took it apart, you know. Giveth and yet can taketh away. Yeah, everything's kind of like complaining at me right now. Okay, all of you can just settle the heck down. Let's get rid of you. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, there we go. Way too much stone. Way too much stone. Oh, and that's completely filled up. You're powering almost nothing, so that's why. I made these 4 things. Let's get them placed. And of course, oh, I thought the trees were going to be in the way. Let's go ahead and toss you in there. So I'm going to toss you in there. That's good. Let's go ahead and hook you up. And let's not feed you much coal because you guys are not at all necessary at this moment. And you're just going to make my stink cloud bigger. Leave you 4 there. You're not hurting anything because you aren't active. Let's put another one of these down. Never mind, I'll just use that. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more brick building. Here we go. I don't even care right now. In fact, you know what? No. If we get biters, we get biters. It is what it is. I'll pop the stone out of here and I'll guard it, but I'm not, like, I'll put it in boxes, but I'm not going to really worry too much about it. Oh, my copper is completely done. I don't want that. Boom, boom. All right, so you're coming with me. And I think on retrospect, I'm just going to move these things. I'll do horizontal ones. So I think the top row of this is just going to be about right here, and then I'll have like a little row of smidgens. So boom, boom. Well, let's go down one more for power poles. Okay, so we'll start you here. What isn't the, oh. Hey, it helps if you actually pick up the inserters. Let me see if there's anything left on the ground here. Nope, okay. And cannot actually do this. Here we are. Let's go ahead and start actually filling out the, filling out this thing. Here we go. Here we go. So I have a slightly different setup than most people I watch, and that is okay because it's my own personal headspace. Here we go. Let's see. Put this going this way, and for right now, let's just pick up the copper. There's enough copper up there for right now. I'm not like wildly bothered by things flashing at me, but at the same time, I kind of don't like necessarily seeing that. So let's just, oh, okay, well, I do need a little bit of iron, so let's keep some trickle going here. Okay, here we go. How on earth did you get there? Did I actually put that on? No, there are like little bits and pieces here. There. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just pick them up. I was like, no, you've had no power. How is there a little thing there? Okay, so let's see. You guys are just going to have to deal with what you've got right now. You guys clearly are never going to get anything more. So let's just wrap that up. So it looks like we've got the majority of this stuff done. What next? You know, I'm really eager to get into some of the more interesting stuff available with steel, but I'm not going to be able to set up a steel thing just yet. That being said, maybe one of these things would be good. Now, I have not used this mod with any seriousness before. I've had it in like 1 or 2 chunks of playthroughs, but I really haven't done much with it. So I actually really want to get to know this mod and incorporate it in my style. So let's go ahead and do that. Meanwhile, you guys, I'm just going to keep those gears and get these, pick those up. Okay, so now our stinky cloud is probably getting a bit less. We're also a lot more cleared out and ready to go. All right, so, oh, what the heck am I doing? I literally should not have done that. But I guess it's okay. I'll just make a row there. Let's see, so let's get a couple of rudimentary things here. All right, so you guys are making iron. Give me, because I'm going to handcraft some of these things because I just need to get some relatively simple stuff set up. So I'm going to have the fuel line coming up about right here. That'll give me enough time to have a bunch of belts wiggling in and out of here. So that should give me enough space. And so it'll be here. Yeah, no way I slice it. I've got to get rid of some of this belt. That was a mistake. Yeah, I'm guilty of doing a little bit of overbuilding right now because my goal is to prepare for the future, but I hopefully am not going to do too much of that. All right, so we got the stacking, and that's good. Not ready for the position beacon because I don't really have anything to do with it, or that, or that. This is actually nice because it creates a very, very nice warehouse, essentially. But it requires steel, I think, to actually make it. Oh no, it's just iron and electronic circuits and bricks and iron chest. Okay, yeah, sure, I'll take one of those. I'll take a simple depot. All right, so let's just set this up. Now, of course, I have blueprints and I'm not going to use them because it's much more fun to actually see these things get built. So let's see. Let's put you on the bar. Let's put you on the bar. There we go. Oh, that was fast. Well, how much? I don't have much more to research. I've only got those left. And then I'm back to handcrafting, and I certainly am not going to do that. So let's get, I don't have enough for that. Don't have enough for that. Yep, we're doing steel. Let's get that going. I think that'll probably do me for all of what I've got here. So I need one of these going in here. Boom, and that's going to go up. I know there's probably much more elegant ways of doing this, but who gives a poo? So that's going to be coming in through one of these guys. Go in the other direction. Here we go. And there, nice. So this probably doesn't need to go that high, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and get some of these things set up. Oh, how many do you need to actually fill a yellow belt? I figured this out at one point and then I just completely forgot. So let's look. Smelting this iron plate takes 3.2 seconds. So, and it consumes exactly as much as it outputs. Oh, steel processing did finish. You know what? Let's do this. That's a very nice quality of life thing. I don't think we'll get through it, but you know what? Let's do it. How are we doing? It's going to be really close. Do I have any in my inventory? I have one. Okay. And then you're making like a handful more? Cool. Okay. So let's see. To fill a yellow belt, you know what? I don't have enough resources to fill a yellow belt. Let's just get something started. Usually I want to have like, let's see, boom, boom. Okay. Because that means that this can come out this way. Okay. Let's just make 5. I don't care. I need some more inserters. Give. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Probably need more than that, actually. That's okay. In the meantime, I can start getting these things set up, although I am going to need some more of these too. Yay. There's always stuff that you need. Oh my golly. Good golly, Miss Molly. Let's go ahead and crank out a bunch of those. And let's do this. Yeah, here we go. Let's get this basic smelting set up. All right, so in the meantime, let's just do a quick calculation. So 3.2 per second, which, or 3.2 seconds per craft. So if that's the case, that means that that's making 1 divided by 3.2 per second, which is that. So if I then take 15 and divide it by that, so memory, do I have anything in memory? Let me see. Let's just store that in memory. There we go. 15 divided by memory recall equals 48. So I need 48 of these things, so 24 on a side. So, okay, so this basically times 4. So I got a long ways to go for this middle belt here in the end game, but for right now, that'll be fine. All right, so it looks like all those built. Let's make a couple more of those and a couple more of those and keep rolling because we are about to have all the copper we could ever want. Ever, 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 ever. Yeah, that's a lie. But at this stage in the game, it's good to lie to yourself. It makes you feel confident enough to actually continue on and make cool things. Isn't that right? Yeah. All right, so while that's constructing, let's go ahead and build this coal line. I think I left myself a couple of miners for that. 4, yeah, that'll be good. And so down here we go. We're just gonna, in fact, go ahead and steal some of this and jump start it while I have this thing going. Doesn't take much. And yes, I know that's a burner thing, but I don't have all of my power poles made. Oh, I guess I do have plenty. All right. So fine, you can become a regular inserter. Congratulations, you've been upgraded. Okay, so here we go. And let's do this here, here, and let's just run this up. I want this running while I'm getting things going here. So that's all good. Boom, boom. And then let's get the miners going here. Here we are. There we are, and whatever, it doesn't really matter. I can make it as symmetric as I want. All right, so that's good. That's gonna flow in there, and everything's gonna be hunky-dory in just a few moments here. Are you out of, what are you doing? Oh, you don't have anything to mine. Oh, you pobrecito. All right, yeah. Can I not? Okay, fine. So let's take you and let's get you mining some, you know, get some trees. Go get them trees. That's pretty cool. All right. All right, we're getting iron plates now. So let's set up some, again, rudimentary build here. I'm just going to have the coal flowing in. How temporary do I want to build? Yeah, let's build pretty temporarily, because I think this requires some electric motors, and that's going to take me a little bit to automate, because I don't have anything else going. So let's just keep it simple right now. Boom, 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 boom. We're just going to make a bunch of gears and turn those into motors, and then that's going to be it for right now. Again, this is sort of just really quick. Get it thrown down there, get it working, and don't worry about the future, because it'll come one way or the other. You know, I know a more efficient way of doing this, and I just don't care right now. The more efficient way is to have those poles set up in a different fashion. That's okay. You know what? I'm actually going to have this thing making parts in a more intelligent way. Let's check the chunks. Oh, there is a split there. Okay, so I got to be very careful. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up so I have a motor, gear, and then a box. Let's see if my chunk will do that. Yep, all right. So I want these two, because they're going to be alternating outputs from this thing, to be on the same chunk, otherwise they won't alternate. Here we go. So let's do this and set up some more of these guys here. Boom, boom, boom. In fact, we can just do that. Yeah, this isn't going to work if I do it that way. Whatevs. Don't care. I need some output for you. I need a couple more inserters. Boom. Let's get some more iron. Now I can just go ahead the belt and say, you are all delicious. Get into my face. I actually don't think iron is delicious, and that would be disgusting if I did. So just in case you're wondering, I do not have some kind of weird disorder. You are gear. No, you are the motors. And then you are the gears. We are the champions. Oh, okay, so I guess we're not doing too well on coal. Steal from you, and then even distribute there. Here we go. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Qué bueno.